As a small caveat, I am going to make an announcement. I've been trying to record the last session of Half-Life 2, Episode 2, for about 3 or 4 days now. I have completed the game at least 3 times, so I know what is going to be happening in the next 30 to 40 minutes. So please don't hate me, but this is going to be more of a walkthrough than a first impressions. But I indeed was pretty shocked at the revelations that happen at the end of the game. I won't spoil it for the people who haven't played Episode 2 or don't really remember it, but we're just going to push on nonetheless. Oh, hey, Alex. Oh, I'm getting pushed.
It's hard to say how much of it might have survived intact or whether there's anything remaining that could compromise our work if it were discovered by the Combine. We'll need to take a close look at it, of course, but I should be able to give a better opinion within a few hours. If the site is where we think it is, then it should be no more than...
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna cut this short. We may have been spotted.
She's in trouble. Dun, dun, dun. That jacket still freaks me out.
There was no stopping her, Eli. Wait a moment. There's something else here.
Ooh, it's a ship.
The Borealis.
And
Good.
it's the company for Paul.
What? The Borealis? It's real?
Oh yes, quite real, despite its almost legendary stature. Our peers at
The next
Amateur
progression,
Science
maybe,
were
in the
working on
whole
projects of some
saga?
promise. But in their rush to beat Black Mesa for funding, they must have compromised ordinary standards of risk. We heard their research vessel had simply disappeared.
What's Eli looking at?
Vanished with all hands.
Ah.
Part of the dry dock.
Oh, there's G-Man. There's me. There's Kleiner.
It should have been lost forever.
Ah, but now
Eli. I don't know who these other people are. And this crossed out person.
Did you
Use it. That thing has to be destroyed.
But think of the advantage for humanity. We can't simply waste all that
Has
potential.
Black Mesa taught you anything? There's no controlling that kind of power.
Well,
Unlimited
There's
power.
always a risk, Eli. But my goodness, we have coordinates, blueprints, hailing frequencies. Quite ingenious of Dr. Mossman to hide it all in the carrier wave.
Well, that means she's still alive up there. But if the Combine catch her, he'll tear out everything she knows. There'll be nothing left of her.
But we don't know for sure
I won't
that...
take that chance. I'm going after her.
Dad!
Now, Eli, the only thing worse than Judith falling into their hands would be if they should get a hold of you. She may know the particulars of the Borealis, but you know everything about the Resistance.
Listen to Dr. Kleiner, Dad. Gordon and I are more than able to handle this. We'll get her back.
Kleiner, where are you? Why isn't the decoding finished?
Oh, fine. Code. Yes, Magnuson. It just needs a little bit
If
longer.
you're waiting for the Combine's go-ahead, they'll soon be here to give it to you in person.
I'll hurry it along, Magnuson. I'll be back as soon as I finish.
I still think he's an arrogant something.
Are you okay?
Not again. No, I can't. I can't let it happen.
Whoa, Alex is getting... I actually never noticed that before. The door actually
Dad.
locks.
Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
Dun dun dun! It's the epic reveal!
Okay. It's okay. Just lean into me. Let's get you off your feet.
Thank you, baby. I'll be fine in a minute or two.
Okay. Do you need anything?
Actually, Alex, would you mind getting me a cup of tea? There's a hot plate in the old staff room.
I'll be
Okay,
right back.
go get the tea.
Gordon, keep an eye on him.
Yeah, sure, sure.
I'm not going anywhere. Thank you, baby.
Alright, Eli, spill your guts.
Unforeseen consequences.
Yep.
The last time I heard those words was back at Black Mesa.
Another game I should be
You
playing.
had just stepped into the test chamber when he whispered them in my ear. You know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
Our mutual friend.
I wouldn't say he's a friend and
When
anything
he brought
else.
in that crystal, I knew I should have aborted that damn test, but I didn't. The whole world went to hell that day. And now he's using my little girl. putting words in our mouths. God damn it. I should have known when he rescued her it was for his own damn reasons. Gordon, there's so much I need to tell you.
Well,
Between us, we may finally have a chance of,
Here you go. Is everything all right?
yeah, everything's fine. Fine.
All right, people, change of plans.
Really?
There is no way we can launch before those Striders are... Oh, excuse me if I'm interrupting tea time. I'll just step out until you've finished, if that's more convenient.
all right, honey.
Well, Freeman, I believe I've found the perfect use for you.
Really?
Follow me, quickly.
I'll be back.
We'll talk later.
Okay.
I'll catch up with you in a bit.
I still reckon he's a great tit. As the Scots would say.
Striders are coming. A single one of those damn things could shoot down our rocket.
Yes.
Don't dare launch until all Striders are destroyed.
Pete, please tell us how
Prove
this is
yourself
done.
Capable, and the staff seem to respect you. Therefore, I'm putting defense of White Forest and this ingenious new weapon of mine in your hands. We call it the Magnuson device.
Yeah, I'm
My
listening,
chosen
kinda.
label, you understand, but it seemed to please the personnel. Now look lively in there. Warm up the delivery port.
Yeah, I was paying
What it
attention.
is
Absolutely.
a sort of sticky bomb.
Uh-huh.
Although cleverer than that makes it sound. From your point of view, you merely pitch the device at the Strider's hull, then blow it up. I've struggled with a mechanism for launching the device, but... well, your zero-point energy field manipulator clears up that little problem. Now follow me, and we'll let you get in some practice while we still have time.
While we're here, there's something I wanted to actually just show you guys.
Don't be alarmed, Freeman.
Look at that!
There's days of
The
impaling
attention to
sand.
detail with the bullet holes. Really, it's just, look at that. My God. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Now, out in the field, we'll supply you with all the Magnuson devices you need through delivery ports like this one.
For the safety of the base, these devices are deactivated. They
For the
cannot
safety.
explode like those you will find.
That's right. Toss it at the main. Good. Now, take it. There you go. Not too difficult at this
Yeah,
range,
I've
is
had
it?
practice.
It's a bit
Just
harder
a
when
little
it's
bit of
moving about
practice.
and firing at you, of course. Now, let's move on to a more challenging task.
Okay.
Raya, send the target to the far end of the rails.
Now this one I can hit more often than not. But occasionally I do miss this one. Okay.
Well, try it now.
Okay. Now let me see if I can get this trajectory right. It's first time.
Magnificent device, isn't it? I'll be right over here when you are ready to head out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull that. Yep. Okay, we're all loaded up.
Had enough?
Let's go. Let's do this.
Your car is fueled and ready to go.
Yep.
Now, every building in the valley has its own dispenser port, so you'll have ample supply of explosives.
Oh, well, that's good because
Now,
I'm gonna
I
need
must
them.
get back to my rocket, Freeman. I'm relying on you not to squander my trust or my Magnusons. Oh, and Freeman, if you pull this off, I might just forgive you for that debacle at Black Mesa. You know the one I mean, involving a certain microwave casserole.
I want to know the backstory to that. If anybody who's watching knows, please let me know, because I'd love to know. Now, give me the rockets. Give me the chest. Give me that chest. And boom, boom. There's more stuff here. And loading screen, of course. Alright, come on. Loading screens, loading screens. Gotta be waiting for those loading screens.
Dr. Freeman, over here.
The loading screens.
I've taken a few liberties with
I
your
had,
car.
yeah.
Check it
Oh,
out.
shut up now.
I added a rack for Magnuson devices back here.
Jolly good. This is actually quite handy.
I tweaked your onboard radar so the combines show up red on the dashboard unit now.
That's actually
Plus,
handy.
It'll send a homing signal to your HEV suit in case you get separated from your car.
That
No need to
has
thank
been
me.
known to happen. Well, I won't.
Check this map. We're right here at the south end of the valley.
Mm-hmm.
Rest of the gang's up north by the old sawmill here.
Yep.
Head on up there, and they'll fill you in on the battle plan.
Jolly good.
I'll be staying here to watch the field and send status updates. Good luck out there.
Thank you. I'm going to need it. Okay, let's go. Dang, 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 dang. Up and the gate.
You'll find the sawmill at the far end of the valley.
Yeah, but we're going to make some pit stops before we go. And first pit stop is right here.
Perimeter's clear. Still no sign of incursion. Keep alert.
Now, I'm actually going to cheat. Just slightly. These things will quite happily sit on the ground. So, my plan is to just get half a dozen of these. And just put them around the place. Because generally it's a bit of a pain in the bum when you're under fire and under pressure to find these things. Now, I don't know if the extra mobs from the Striders will actually attack them on the ground, but I have a feeling that they won't. So this is a test. A test on cheesing the system. And hopefully I don't run over them with a car. So we'll just put another one over here. Or up here in the tree. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if actually running them over into the car will actually do anything. Hopefully they won't. They're not that... Well... Alright, I'll just try and avoid them. Okay, so there's that one. Now, and I've done the same thing I've usually done. I've anticipated the turn off a little bit too soon. Right, now we want to go to this building and do the same thing. Just maybe put about 3 or 4 around the place. Just stash them and also fill up on our ammo. That is a really good idea. Why they like giving us crossbows at this junction is beyond me, because they actually suck at this particular boss fight. Do-do-do-do. Right. And for a while, we will use the device deployer, but these are just going to be backup for later. Because we will need them. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, as I said, I don't know if this is going to work. It may. Just have a little look in the rooms. Nothing much there. Okay. And where did the other one go? I'm sure I put it there. Or it actually roll it all the way down there. I don't know. Okay. I'd like to put this one up a little bit further. About, I don't know. Say here. Alright. So we've loaded up. Got a few extra devices laying around. Right.
Come closer.
Okay.
Dr. Freeman.
Yeah, g'day.
So, they've sent Freeman, have they? Good man. We've counted a dozen Striders just north of us.
A dozen, meaning about
Our job is
12.
to keep them from reaching the base to the south. If they get close enough for one good shot at the silo, the whole launch is a bust.
Yeah.
And in case Striders aren't bad enough, recon indicates they're being escorted by packs of hunters. Now, what I want you to do...
And the battle begins.
Perimeter breach.